Okay, so we're going to get started here, and I'm totally excited, aren't you, with the possibility of having some major cash. So, how would you like your cash flow to increase? That's what we're going to talk about today is cash flow, and what is your goal to increase your cash flow? So, the first thing that I have to do, and we all have to do anytime we're ever sharing Young Living, is to share with you the income disclosure. So what we're going to do is look at that real quick and ponder that. I love it because what it does is it shows us not only how much you can make monthly, but how much you can average yearly on your income. So if you can't hear me, then I need you to go ahead and let me know because I can't hear me. Okay, so when you look over there, you can see the different salaries. One of the things I like to look at is how many people are actually leaders within Young Living. So when you look at that, over 94% of who we have as our total membership are only people purchasing Young Living. So they're just distributors. That's the technical name, distributor or member. And those are people that are just purchasing right then. So that's pretty exciting to see that there's a lot of potential, especially when you see how many numbers we have in members all over the world. So we only have a little over, I think, 1,000,005 members all over the world. So when you look at where I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and we have a zillion millions here. So we could just have everybody in Young Living come and just visit and not even take up half the space of Dallas-Fort Worth. So we have a lot of potential there for growth. So when you look and you see a star, and we have 3.5% of everyone that are leaders are stars. So the most leaders that we have are stars. Usually, that is not someone who is, that's either, I would say half of those stars are people who are just comfortable sitting there. They're probably getting a good discount, little check each month toward their Young Living stuff, but they are really just sitting there and they're not builders. Because what you want to do is be a builder and start a star and move quickly as you can on to senior star, executive, and silver. So for this reflection, let's look and see how much money do you need a month? Are you looking for just that amount of money where you can, I got to turn off this texting that's popping up on my phone. I'm getting my messages through my computer from my phone, and that's a little distracting. So when you are looking at that, are you looking to supplement your income? Maybe just make enough to pay for your car payment, or your family just really needs an extra $200 a month to pay for the kids' activities? Are you looking to replace a part-time job that you or your husband already has? Most people in America have a two-income family, and one of those people has a second job. So what are you looking for? Are you looking to replace an income? And then what income range are you looking for? Are you looking for someone that makes an hourly wage and maybe works at Dillard's? Are you looking for someone that is a professional and you need to do that income, or school teacher and do that income? So what is your goal? We need to know what your goal is there. So when we can know your goal, then we can better plan and strategize what's best for you. So we've seen the income disclosure. You see how much money you can potentially make per month. And yes, I know people at every rank. The people I know at every rank tend to lean higher than average. And that's pretty incredible. One of the incredible things for me has been to watch those people to grow and go from silver when I first met them and I just started, to gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond. It's pretty awesome to see that. The first three ladies that I met probably 6 years ago, when I did not join Young Living, but I bought the great big EODR. That's when the essential oil desk reference. That's my first big purchase with Young Living, and it wasn't even Young Living, but that was my first big purchase. And the three ladies that were there were Sarah Johnson, their mother, Karen Hopkins, and Laura Hopkins, which is the daughter-in-law, were all there. And at lunchtime, they gave us a quick presentation, like I'm doing right now, of the income opportunity with Young Living. And basically, they had my mind blown because they were just talking about all this stuff that was way over my head, and I didn't care about it. I wanted to see this right here and know it was true, the income statement. And then I wanted to know the basics of how do I get started to make that money. And they were telling me all the ins and outs of things that were really hard. And so I like, okay, let's bring this down to a yellow or blue personality so we can have a little bit of fun, hit the high spots. This is like income for dummies here. So those three, I said Sarah Johnson, she's a Royal Crown Diamond. She probably makes, well, it says on here, $2 million a year. I would say at least her mom is under her and makes over $2 million, so she has to make more than $2 million. And then Karen makes about 2.5, and then Laura, I don't know, she's Crown Diamond, but I think she probably makes pretty good money. And because she's been doing this for a long time, she knew how to grow her business. She's done it steady. She's used personal initiative, and she's built relationships with people. So she's very structured, and her numbers are solid. She's not continuously trying to get new people and then have them fall off. She's building that relationship, getting new people, educating them, keeping them healthy and on the Young Living products, and so they stay there. So as we look at those three people, and there are three people that I knew 6 years ago and saw them go from gold, platinum, diamond, Crown Diamond, Royal Crown Diamond, it's pretty impressive to go, oh, wow, I know those ladies. I've seen them. I can do that too. So that's what I'm hoping, is that when you see me, a middle-aged mom that has been a stay-at-home mom, I have 4 kids. I have homeschooled them throughout their childhood, and have had other jobs. I have worked at Dillard's for part-time to save some sanity, to earn some extra money, to pay for supplements for another organization. I have owned my own business and was a caterer, and I love to do entrepreneur type things and to learn more about businesses, and I like to look at how a business could be better. So that's one of my kind of hobbies. I'll go in someplace and be like, oh, this place could be so much better if they would do this, 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 and this, and let me come organize and structure you. But that's not what the Lord brought me to do. So what is your why? So we kind of talked about your income. So now let's go back to your why. Why Young Living, and why this? So let's see. Is your goal to just get your free kit and get your oils paid for every month? Mine pretty much was in the beginning. And I had hung around enough getting my education that I knew that free money is good and I should do that. So I hosted classes. Once I decided I was going to buy a kit, then I hosted 4 classes right off the same month and 2 the following month. And didn't think I would get more than 2 or 3 people there because I just wasn't very social at that time. And especially with home parties, it just didn't seem like a great thing. And I didn't know, not everybody's into health and they just think I'm weird. So I was a little hard at starting my classes. But with those 6 classes, what happened is I put them all on my first level. So let me get a pen. And we'll see if we can do this. I don't know that we can do this with the computer, but we'll try. Okay. And we only have 30 more minutes. So, okay. So I put them on my first level. So I have my daughter, Morgan. She's on my first level. Then I have my friend, Carrie. And I have, who do I have? I can't even remember. I'm trying to think of who all they are. Then I have my friend Megan. And then Morgan, Carrie, Megan. have a lot of people, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. Is that not awful? Okay, so Carrie, Megan, who are my leaders? Because we have Megan, she signed up for friend Ruth Ann. So Ruth Ann's right here. Ruth Ann, she signed up Ruth Ann. And Megan signed up 3 more friends. And one of those friends signed up 2 people. And then Ruth Ann is one of my silvers. And she signed up 6 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then each one of them have signed up several people. And this one signed up 1 and 1 and 1. So 1, 1, 1. And then we have Miss Landis down here. And she's one of my silvers. I don't know that you can see her. So put me down like that. So she was like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So she's one of my silvers. So what I'm getting at is what I did was I had my classes. Oh, Kelly. How did I forget Kelly? I just had lunch with her today. And so we have Kelly and we have Meemaw. That's my mother-in-law. And then I have some other people. So we've got 5 people that are just showing on my board because that's what'll fit. So I have Meemaw, Morgan, Carrie, Megan, Kelly. So that's what fits on there. Oh, and Jennifer. So Jen is down here. Jennifer. Why did I forget Jennifer? All my really great friends, and I can't remember them. Okay. They know I love them. Okay, so I worked at getting my 6 people across. Now, that's all you really need to do is you want to get 6. Young Living in our compensation plan has us to get 6 people and then start helping them get friends. So you could either keep adding people to your first level, or you can start putting them under your friends so that you can start building what we call legs, which is just a family of leg, a group of people down. And so we would put like my sister-in-law under Meemaw, Kelly, and then maybe Wendy and Kayla, all your family members, you would just start putting under there. And then maybe Meemaw's friend from her work, and then go from there. So like with Morgan, I put family members. I put my mom, and I put my sister, and I put under my sister, she put her mother-in-law, and then her friends. And so it go, and then look, you can't even see it. So she put her mother-in-law. There's my sister. She put her mother-in-law. Then she put her friends. And then what happens is their friends put their friends, and then they put their mother-in-law. And then we build, and we build, and we build, and we keep building, and we keep building. And each time we get a little percentage of all of that money. Okay? So you want to start off and you want to have classes. And I wanted to have classes because I wanted to have 6 people join. If 6 people joined, I was going to bring home about $300. $300 would pay for my kit. That was $160. Actually, I think ours was $150 at the time, but we didn't get the nice little diffuser that you get. And we didn't get 11 oils. We got 8. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all because I love what we did get. But what I would like to say about that is that the money then I got to use toward product. And so my idea was, let's join Essential Rewards. Now, I don't know that I can pull that up, but I will try to pull it up. Let's see. And we'll do share screen again. I'm so learning all this technical stuff. Well, I thought I was learning all this technical stuff. Okay. Oh, there it is, share screen. If you press it the right way, Michelle, it will show up. Okay, so share screen, and I'm looking for it. Okay. Oh, this is so awesome. Look at me. I am just awesome. Okay, so let's talk Essential Rewards. Oh, does that mean that y'all can really see my whole screen? Like you can see everything on my screen? I hope not. Because let's see. Hopefully you can just see that. Is that what you can see? Okay, somebody's telling me I can just see let's talk Essential Rewards, but it's scaring me a little bit, so I don't trust it. Okay, so my shared screen is let's talk about Essential Rewards. So if you're not already a member of Central Rewards, this is something that you're going to want to be a member of, and this is how you're going to get more than just money back. You're going to get free product. So this flyer pretty much speaks for itself, so I'm going to let you go over that. If you need to know anything specific, the best thing I would say is we get free gifts. We get loyalty gifts every 3 and 6, 9 months. You get a specialty gift at 12 months. It's usually a blend that's just made special for us, and so that's been really awesome to get that loyalty blend that Gary made for us. And then also what you'll notice on here is every month you get points, and that points just goes to free product. So in the beginning, my points were 10, and so I just thought, hey, 10%, that's like getting free shipping, and then I'll save that up for something else. So like I said, I was going to do it for 3 months, collect all my points, and get out of the program. At 3 months, I was sitting in bed going over my list of what I should get, and my husband said, maybe we need some cough drops. And I was like, oh, wow. So he was already starting to think of what we could use, and he was on board. So that made it easy for me to be on board and to stay on board. And by then, I had signed up my 6 friends, and Megan had introduced it to Ruth Ann, or Ruth Ann had come to the class, and she signed up under Megan. And Ruth Ann had shared with a bunch of friends. And Carrie had my first class, and she signed up with a bunch of friends, had a bunch of friends under her. And so I was making enough money to cover my $100 Essential Rewards order that I placed every month. So you can make money just spending $50 a month, and you can make more money by spending $100 a month. We never ask you to spend more than $100 a month. That's all you have to do to collect your commission. But if your family is trying to be healthy, then one person individual will use about $300 worth of oils and supplements and house care products a month. So probably roughly you would spend $500-$600, and you're probably spending that somewhere else in your budget anyway. So why not just spend it through Young Living? Because hey, it's awesome stuff and it's toxin free. All right, so let's go on. So that was if you're getting your free kit and your points. Are you earning money for vacations? We like to do that. I did that in the very beginning years when we probably, gosh, long time ago, 17 years ago, I did Pampered Chef for a couple of years so that we had some extra money because we wanted to go to Disney World. And it also paid for wash and dryer. So sometimes we need those little jobs to help us attain things that our family needs. Do you want to pay off debt? Do you want to pay off your mortgage? I've even thought that you could do those things. You can. Does somebody need to retire early in your house? Is somebody possibly going to be ill and you're going to need that extra income? Have you thought about earning residual income? That big word right there is huge, residual. And what does that actually mean? So residual income is that income. I want you to go ahead and Google it and start studying it. But that is money that is yours. It's like this is a franchise. If I owned a McDonald's when I was done working it, I could sell it to someone else and have that money. Or I could just have somebody else manage it and I could take that money. So that's basically what residual income is money that I get to keep forever. I can sell it to someone else and they can make that money. We've had somebody in our organization who really doesn't want to answer the questions. That's a good thing. She doesn't want to answer the questions. That's fine. So she sold her downline to somebody else who does want to answer those questions because they do want a paycheck. And there you go. So you can sell your business. And I actually know some upper level people that already, they were big bloggers. They already had lots of money and they got in with Young Living and just went quickly ranked up because they were bloggers and they had a big following and they didn't want to work the business. I mean, they were making $2 or $3 million, but their blogging made them more than that. Can you imagine? But anyway, so that's what they did is they sold their Young Living business to somebody else who wanted to carry that on. So there you go. That can be done. Then what you can do is you can will that income to your children. So your business then can be willed to your children. And we have lots of stuff that you can not research, because we have all that early for you, that you can just Google and pull up and know how to do that the proper way, so that your children can benefit for that the most. But basically that's what you can do, is will that. And that's just awesome, because most MLMs, what you're going to do is they're going to offer you a retirement package at the end, and you can only make your money if you're doing these certain things. Like, I have to hold this many classes, I have to do this many diamond events, etc. And with Young Living, we really don't have specifications for that as of yet. Let's see. Are you interested in just building and joining a community that's health-minded? Is your focus health-minded? Do you want to teach people about, is that your passion? My passion is helping people to learn that they can have emotional freedom. Suffered with depression since I was 19, and lots of body aches all over the place. And it was really important to me to be able to go out and share why and how you can be healthy through your food, through non-toxins in your body, through essential oils being developed in, and then through scripture. Hold on just a second. Operator difficulties. My husband's checking on me because he should. Okay. Oh, this is the awesome thing. This is the most awesome thing. Okay. So the most awesome thing that I love about being a distributor of Young Living is I distribute absolutely nada. Did you hear me? I distribute nothing. Um, Everything is pretty much auto ship. I have a kit that I will take to class, and I don't even do that a lot anymore because it's not very duplicable. So I used to take a kit to class, and when I would teach that first class, somebody could take it home. Then you have 9 people sitting there that are feeling gypped because they didn't get their kit. So I don't really even do that anymore. So what do I do? Well, I help them order if they have questions, and I help them sign up, and I answer questions, and I do send out a newsletter to my team, but I don't have to do that anymore because Young Living does that. And I have a Facebook group, and that's really fun. But we do that as a team, so I don't have to do that every day. And we actually take turns manning it. So somebody has Monday, Tuesday, like that, our team. We have, how many teams do we have? I have 6, right? So we have 6 teams that take a day, and then I take a day. And so everybody's responsible for answering questions that day or posting a blog, that sort of thing. Makes it fun. We're all working together. Let's see. If I wanted to do a promotion, then we get together. We decide on the promotion together to make it easier and less expensive. So that's why we do team. It's just a lot of fun, and we go on trips together. And that was the thing I was going to show you. Oh yeah, because you do want to see that. Let's see. We are going on a retreat, and it's just for the leaders. So let's go back to popping that up, and then now I get to show you how to share again. I'm so excited I'm learning this. Okay, so here we go. So I think that's what you see. Hopefully you don't see my really messed up page. My organizational computer skills. Okay, so this is our little flyer that went out to our builders. And so everybody that's on our team that's actively building, that's somebody that is holding classes every month and has people under them and is working to rank up, they get invited to our retreat. And so this was our flyer that just went out for a retreat. It's going to be in January, and it's exciting. And there's still an opportunity if you can recruit 5 people and move up a rank between now and January. You can go call, you can still do this. So this is just going to be a lot of fun. We're actually this year going to our uplines for to stay at her house and enjoy her home. There'll be about 25 of us, hopefully, and we will have classes and just have a good time. And we have lots of fun. So that's a good thing. And this year we have some men coming. So we'll see on here it says, what did it say? Oh, old style bunk. Guys bunk together and girls bunk together. And that's just so that when we have couples, that those couples go away and the women can't chat and the men can't chat. So you get split up. So that's just fun. So that's that. I did want to share with you just real quick, the compensation plan. You can pull that up under your Young Living stuff. We have all kinds of compensation plan talks, and you can pull that up when you're ready to learn about that, because this is just an overview, a brief overview. So you can kind of see what's going on, kind of know where you're headed, how you're going to make money. The levels go up as you go. You get paid deeper down as you rank up. So it's going to be really important. And I've got some people that are just sitting at star that only get paid three down, or senior star that only get paid 4 down, but their teams go down 11. Down 11 people. Can you imagine going down 11 people and not getting paid on them? Holy cow, no. So you want to get paid on it, and that's where you just go to your sponsor and go, okay, show me how to get paid. Or we live in the Facebook world and a computer world, so you can Google any of that, any time of the day, any time of the night. So you have no excuse for no education. So one of the best strategies to do is to get your friends together and put them all in your first line. And all of y'all commit to doing this because you all want to be healthy. You all want to be around together. You all want to have fun together. And you all want to have an oil-free life and get healthy and thin and fit. So you put your friends on here. And every one of your friends, has friends and family. And so you're going to start going down from there and building off of that and having fun as you do it, educating them, building that relationship. It's all about building the relationship and less about marketing, throwing your stuff everywhere so everybody can see it. Find those people. Look for the person in the mall that's walking. Look for the person that's checking out with good, healthy food. Look for that mom that just looks like she needs some extra money. All those things are great ways to start building your team and then building down. And this can take, there's lots of people that go really fast because they're just in that frame of mind. They've got those people and they've got that good energy going out. And then there's some of us that have sat for a while. I sat for a while. Like I said, I got my group going and got my oils paid for, and then I sat there for 2 years. Honestly, the January before I started building, my friend Megan, who is right here, said, yeah, are you going to make this a business? And I was like, yeah, I don't know how you can make money off of this, seriously. And we sat at lunch. I said that in January. In March, I was at that point, I was senior star, I don't even know. And that was in January. And in March, I was executive. And by July, I was silver. And that was, I think, 2 years ago. I've been at silver for a long time. Many of y'all know that. But my OGV, which is my overall group volume, is set for gold. It's there. It's past there. It's halfway to platinum. And so all we're doing is waiting on 2 legs to beef it up. And my strategy is to wait for them to beef it up real close together so that I can earn its extra price. It's about $2,000. So I'm not in a really hurry to get gold, and I want it to hit gold and then hit platinum within 4 months of that. So that's kind of my plan, and we'll see how that works. And my plan is to do that by April. It's April. I have to look again, but I think that's the plan, because I want to be able to go to gold retreat and then follow it right by platinum retreat right after, just because I like retreats. Okay. I think that's it. That's all we're going to talk about. Why? Because you really don't need to know anything else. You need to know that we have some kits. We have 3 or 4 kits that you can choose from. You have lots of diffusers you can choose from. But basically what you're supposed to do is share the oils and share how to get started, how to put them on, and the basic safety tips of those things. You can Google that and learn it. You can look on Seed to Sale, know about how Gary started the company and how we look at everything from the seed all the way to it's in the bottle and ready to go on you. You can learn all about that. Doesn't take a rocket science to just read a script. We've got scripts for you. If you want to go to a class, we've got scripts for you. If you want to do an online class, we got scripts for you. So that part's easy. As far as learning what all the oils can do, we're not allowed to tell anybody. That's the FDA does not allow us to tell people about how to use the oils. That is the rule. If many of you know that I am a certified natural health practitioner, I am not allowed to tell anybody how to use natural products or supplements or how many they should take. I can only say I recommend this, and then you need to educate yourself and make that determination. So with the oils, we're not allowed to tell anybody anything. Actually, I'm not even allowed to show you resource material until you become a member. So don't worry about knowing anything and knowing everything, because you don't need to know it. You're going to learn with your friends. No pride in that, right? So let's see, learn with your friends. That's it. All right, so I know some of y'all are not even interested in money. You're not even interested in trips, and you're not even interested in products. You're just interested in some friends. And we're a great group of friends, and this is a great way to make friends. And so we're glad that you're here. If you have any questions, you can post those to me after this class, and we will get those answered. I think you should Google and have fun, and then make sure that you get back with the person that gave you this video, and let them know that you're interested in sharing, and they will get you a game plan mini. If you are a red or green personality, if you have taken the personality test, then first of all, that's the first thing you need to do. And that person will show you the personality test, and you could take it. Then if you're red or green, you're going to want to do the game plan for sure. If you are yellow and blue, yellow means you're a team player pretty much, and pretty easy going. So if you're yellow and you're a team player, then you're going to want to be part of the team. And we do have a game plan in a Facebook group that will be led as a team, and it's a lot of fun, and you get some interaction and have that team approach. So we do that. If you are a blue, then I've got another book that you can read in your spare time if you want to. But basically, if you're blue, you just want to take somebody to lunch, have a good time, tell them to order the oils because they need them, and they will, because they are great, and they're going to join ER because who wouldn't? It's the best thing in the world that could happen to them. So y'all have a good night, and I think we did it in 30 minutes. Good deal. Bye.